All wannabe Supreme Court Chief Justices need to go under the microscope of the Judicial Bar Council so it could separate the pretenders from the contenders and pick the choice of the lot. PTV senior correspondent Kenneth Paciente on day one of the JBC vetting as the Associate Justices get first dibs for interview in this report.
Nominees for the Philippines' next Chief Justice have already undergone the public interview of the Judicial and Bar Council or JBC. The job interview seeks to carefully screen the next top magistrate who will succeed outgoing Chief Justice Diosdado Peralta. First to be interviewed was Supreme Court Senior Associate Justice Estela Perlas Bernabe. She said if ever she will be picked as the next leader of the judiciary, she will address the extensive digitalization of court processes. If asked if she's up for the publication of Magistrate's Statement of Assets, Liabilities, and Net Worth, she said,
"For me, Your Honor, I have really nothing to hide. I think this summary of the SALN will just be enough."
Another nominee, Associate Justice Alexander Gesmundo, was asked on the rising number of attacks on lawyers. He said coordination with the judiciary and law enforcement authorities should be in place to address these attacks. He further said that the independence of the Supreme Court should always remain and prevail. On the issuance of search warrant, Gesmundo asserted,
"The rules are clear. The judge must conduct a personal searching inquiry, and therefore, if he decides to issue a search warrant, his primary basis should be his own determination based on his examination of the applicant as well as his witnesses."
Last to be interviewed by the JBC was Associate Justice Ramon Paul Hernando, the youngest among the nominees and of the 15 justices. But does his junior age and inexperience be considered a disadvantage?
I think it's definitely an advantage, Your Honor. I'm still young to be able to tackle the very hard work that a Chief Justice has to go through in the Supreme Court.
After the public interview, the JBC will come up with a short list to be submitted to President Rodrigo Duterte, who will choose the next country's Chief Justice. The early retirement of Chief Justice Diosdado Peralta will take effect this March 27, a full year earlier. Kenneth Paciente for The Nation.